from July 28th up until August 21st. Residents and businesses in the affected areas should have been asked to prepare for intermittent power supply. Ikeja Electric and Eco Electrical Distribution Company have also announced the planned outage to minimize disruptions. The maintenance aims to upgrade the transmission infrastructure, ensuring a more stable power supply in Lagos State. The residents are therefore advised to plan accordingly during this period. Now, because it's today, it was important for us to focus on it a bit because we know many people are already talking about it, but we had to bring in the number one man, the number one spokesman for all discos, Barrister Sunday Oduntan, in the building. Welcome to the show. He's the Managing Director and CEO, Association of Nigerian Electricity Distributors, ANED, and he'll be sharing with us exactly what the strategy will be and the modus operandi for this outage. So it's a conversation Nigerians are started having today because it started today.
Yes.
Before we go into how you plan to carry it out, what exactly informed this and why does it have to take 25 days?
Thank you very much. Everywhere in the world, in any power sector, there is scheduled maintenance, just like your car. You have a Mercedes car, sometimes you have to take it to Mercedes dealership for servicing. If you don't do that, one day it will break down on the road. But if, like some other countries, let me go back to car, you have two cars. So when you take one there for maintenance, you still have the use of another car. That is why if you live in England or the USA, you won't hear that you will not have light for 25 days because they are doing maintenance. Because they have extra power plants just waiting to be called in when they need to do maintenance on the other one. So what they are doing is an essential maintenance that will eventually also upgrade and improve power electricity service in Enugu State and Lagos State. And I must say, in recent weeks, there has been a huge improvement in electricity supply throughout Nigeria. And there are 4 lines that give us light in Lagos State. 4 lines that bring electricity into Lagos State. 3 of them are involved, but the 4th one has to be put off for safety reasons, for safe passage, safe working environment. But they are all beside each other. One of the lines is called Benin to Egmi, 330 kVA line. When I say 330 kVA, just all you need to remember is what people call high tension cable. It passes through everywhere. So the Benin to Egmi 330 kVA line is not really involved, but they need to put it off for safety reasons because they will be working around those lines. But the other 3 lines, one is called Olorunshogo to Ikeja West, 330 kVA line. Olorunshogo power plant, by the way, is in my state, is in Papalanto in Enugu State. The other one is Oshogbo to Ikeja West line. The last one is Omotosho to Ikeja West. Omotosho is somewhere in Ondo State on the Benin-Ore Expressway. Before you get to Ore on the left-hand side, that's where the power plant is. Now, while this work is going on, they need to switch off. But this will only happen from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily. Even within that period, some will be having some intermittent supply. But it's better we let people know that in Lagos State, there may not be light within that period. Now, your second question, and part of Ogun State, Abeokuta, places around Shagamu, but not Shagam Township itself. But this has to do with where you get supply from. So if your supply is from Lagos West, definitely you will not have light. Now, your second question is, why does it have to take up to 25 days? It will take up to 25 days because of the magnitude, the distance of the work. That's number 1. Number 2, because it's not being done all night, 24 hours. If we, to minimize disruption to people's activities, now they say, okay, let's do it during the daytime, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. People will still be able to have light from 5 p.m. to 7 a.m. the next day. So that's what's going on.
Okay.
Okay. So So we know maintenance is good, right? And we know something like this was done in Abuja sometime in January, right? And they didn't find it funny because they said intermittent, and intermittent became blackout. So please, can you help us define this word intermittent? Like, are they going to be having light sometimes, or will it be blackout? So people can really plan.
People need to plan for no light.
No blackout. Just say it's blackout.
Just say it's not.
And when we say intermittent, what we are saying is that if during the daytime, while the work is going on, we find a way to send electricity to Victoria Land or to Agege or to Magodo, just a little bit of window, then they will have light, maybe 2 hours, maybe 1 hour, maybe not at all. But it's better to prepare for no light. So you know that from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., I won't have light, let me plan for it. If you need to pump water, do that in the night, prepare for it. If you have an inverter, charge your battery overnight so you have your light.
Okay, so if we're looking at maintenance,
yes.
I know that by and large, Nigerians do not, or we've not been handed over that culture of adequate maintenance as at when due. We always try to maybe wait till when chaos is almost erupting. So how often are we expecting maintenance from the TCN on a spectrum? How often do we do maintenance?
Well, it happens periodically. I cannot tell you it's a quarterly thing or it's every month. This is for the transmission company of Nigeria. I represent all the distribution companies. But I know that it is a good thing in Nigeria. It's commendable that we're now having a scenario where we can tell you in advance that you will not have light for this and this reason. Again, the fact that all stakeholders are working together. There was a time I was on this program in 2016. That was the era of naming, claiming, and blaming. Somebody will say, "Now me, it not be me, switch off the light, go to TCN." And I mean, now this go, don't they carry load? Those days are gone. And for me, wherever, as much as possible, we should detach politics from power sector, because when it comes to electricity, every country needs to develop. And in this country, in this time, I can say that this government, especially this president, has done something that is very revolutionary. Check it out. Last week, he had a meeting with the Generation Companies Association, our sister association, where the president decided that he would pay all those legacy debts. Those debts are the cause of liquidity crisis in the sector. And once a president can take the bull by the horn for the first time and choose to pay, you will all see the difference in generation, transmission and distribution. You will even see more foreign investors willing to come. The reason why foreign investors were very skeptical to come to Nigeria during privatization was because they said two things. They said, one, Nigeria is a very corrupt country. Number two, they say Nigerian government does not respect the sanctity of contract. On that number two, what it simply means is that if they come and put their money into the system, they want to be able to recover their costs. So this payment that is coming now is a step towards ensuring cost recovery. And I think that's a positive thing.
Okay.
That's positive. But please reiterate for us, because you said the maintenance is within a certain duration daily. How many hours? 8 a.m. to...
From 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Daily. Which means during the other hours, there's a possibility of
sketches.
There will be light.
So I think it's positive.
Very positive.
I think because, you know, that total blackout news is just in the default. Let's just tell them that one. But Marino, SRF, pump me, that kind of thing. So everybody should be on guard. This for me, I don't have any complaints. We've been having
Thank
lights.
God.
I don't know, me, I don't have, we're having light too. We had to, I mean, listen, I like the way you're looking at me. The time we had to buy diesel. Like,
for the first time.
No, in a while. No, I mean, yes.
For the first time, in a while, for the first time,
In a while, yeah. So, and I was wondering what happened. It was like a total blackout for like almost a few days. I was wondering what happened, but I guess I shouldn't be worried about me alone. But
is it back now?
It's back now. It's back now, but I'll see how it is. I'm not ready to
So there's a new joke in my neighborhood that it's like it's light that they're using to compensate us for no food. It's like it's light that they're using to compensate us
You have
for
too much light.
too much light.
Are you
So
scared?
I think we're
that we are
also
scared.
scared.
So I'm hoping that this will improve it. Past
improve.
experiences is that when TCN does their upgrades and all of that, they will disrupt everything the discos are put in place to distribute power. I want to know how they are working together so that it's not like TCN finished. You say no, but TCN Shetan, there was one mistake
No.
that led to
No,
disruption.
we're all working together. Within Eco Disco, somewhere Orchid Road, somewhere in Lekki, there was a time when the TCN wanted to do an upgrade. Of course, the people there didn't believe us. They were even blaming Eco Disco. But we would rather be blamed. We don't mind being blamed because of our other stakeholders, TCN or Generation Company. By the end of the day today, go to Orchid Road in Lekki, there's light. Before now, there was no light. So there's nothing like when they finish another one, whatever we want to do, we seize this opportunity to all do it together, because at the end of the day, the system can only work properly if there's alignment, collaboration,
So can I do a follow-up
and
question?
cooperation.
Is it that
Let's do it after the break. Let's go on a very short, because we still have more questions for you. This one that everybody is slashing their tariffs. We'll discuss that after the break. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Terra Cube is available in beef, chicken, jollof, and shrimp flavors at attractive prices of 100, 200, 500 naira, along with saver and super saver packs.
Terra Cube. Unwrap joy. Unleash taste.
No buy am. But why? No see say this big bull bag of rice no get the new big bull holographic seal. Not true.
Introducing the Big Bull Holographic Seal Tape, your favorite authentic Big Bull rice, 50 kg and 25 kg. Now with holographic seal tape. This is to ensure you get the premium product from Big Bull Rice. Do not buy if the holographic seal tape is not on the bag or is broken. Big Bull Rice. Tasty rice nourished you.
Good, tasty food is worth living for. Worried about your oil every time you enjoy your favorite meal? Introducing Smart Balance. Smart Balance rice bran oil is rich in gamma oryzanol. Several studies suggest that gamma oryzanol may contribute to the reduction of bad cholesterol. Golden Terra Smart Balance oil. Good food, no worries.
In the heart of Africa's largest economy, a silent transformation is unfolding. At the center of it all is Conga Group, an ecosystem of innovation, commerce, and capability.
Our goal was simple, yet ambitious, to build robust infrastructure that simply connects our customers and our merchants, offering our customers greater variety while creating wealth and new opportunities for our merchants.
Our edge isn't just tech, it's about national execution every day.
Conga Health, where science meets beauty.
We are the engine behind Conga's nationwide delivery power.
We are redefining commerce in Nigeria, connecting millions of buyers and sellers through a secure, trusted, and scalable marketplace.
Conga Corporates serves the needs of corporates, delivered at the right price, at the right time, with peace of mind.
Conga Pay, a fintech built on integrity for seamless transactions for merchants and everyone.
Conga Radio and TV, connecting brands to their target audience and markets.
With Conga, what can't you do? Conga Group, the e-commerce group you trust.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics and high-quality proteins. And all of these work together to support your child's development and growth today and tomorrow. NanKid 4, nourish your child's potential.
Thanks for staying with us. So, Nima, I was going to ask a follow-up question.
Yes, a follow-up question. So, because you mentioned the Orchard Road, Lekki, I'm wondering, there's a belief that, you know, sometimes DISCO move power from certain areas to certain areas where they think they make more money. And I believe that Orchard is a band A. So you would see an Awoyaya area in Lekki suffering poor power supply compared to Orchard under the same DISCO. Is it possible that they've moved power from those places to the other place?
No, capital no. It is not true that DISCOs move power from one area to another. Let me go back to basic and simplify it. Nigeria has a population of 280 million people. Right now, with those who have access to electricity, what I mean is those with pole in front of their homes, we need a minimum of 30,000 megawatts to serve those people. And not all villages have access to electricity. So we need 30,000 megawatts. We're doing 5,500 megawatts. That means we're far, far below the minimum that we need, or the average that we require as a nation. Now, coming to serving areas, Band A is a revolution, and it's a very commendable one, and the first set of people to be commended are the regulators, Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission. They are doing a very difficult job, and once they came up with this idea of Band A, and what happened? The current president decided that no subsidy for those who can have 20 to 24 hours of electricity. Let them pay the true cost of electricity. Now, a time is coming when every Nigerian will be in Band A. Meaning of Band A is not high cost. People are looking at the cost. Band A means we are inching towards 24-hour electricity. So, to industrialize, to develop, to have a better country, to make more profit in your businesses, you need electricity. And now, let me assure you, as the generation goes up, the tariff will be going up. To get to a point, it stops. The generation goes up more, the tariff starts coming down. That's where it is everywhere. It happened in India, it happened in Kenya, and that's the model. When you generate more, initially it will be going up. As your generation goes up, tariff will start coming down. So people need to understand that. Okay. But to have more electricity, you need to pay more money. Okay, Nigeria paid, Band A of Nigeria is the highest tariff, right? But it's the lowest in West Africa. Go to Ghana, go to Senegal, go to other countries in Africa, even South Africa.
Let me pause you, sir.
I have a caller.
Just waiting. I came from Akute. Thanks for calling. You're live.
Hello?
Akin, you're live. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
I want to confirm from the DISCO spokesperson about this outage. What are they going to do with the tariff? The tariff, are they still going to be charging the same tariff for these 25 days? Then I also want to confirm what are they doing to be giving notice to the consumers before they put up light? Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, sir. This is a planned outage, like I said, not by us, but by the Transmission Company of Nigeria, which is our sister company and a stakeholder in the value chain. Notice has been given out before today. And all through last week, even 2 weeks ago, they gave out notice that this will happen so that they can improve, upgrade the system. Now, when you talk about tariff, of course, when you don't have light, you are not paying any tariff. Because with your prepaid meter as it is, no light, no payment. So the issue of are we still going to be paying or are we going to reduce tariff does not even arise. After 25 days, when the light becomes stable, you'll be paying tariff. But even within that 25 days, in the night, you have light. I'm afraid you still have to pay for what you have and only for what you consume. Remember, this is not a violation of the contract. If you are in Band A, for instance, I have a contract to give you an average minimum of 20 hours to 24 hours. If there is an important outage, not caused by me, not caused by you as the customer, but an essential thing that will improve your service, the issue of tariff should not come into play.
Okay. I have another caller, Jakub from Dokwe. Thanks for calling.
Good morning, Mariah.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, October.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Two things. For me, I want October to address this. Some of us, we bought our meter when the prepaid meter first came there. I bought my meter 36,000 naira then. So fortunately of recent, like I think 8 months ago, the NEPA people came to my office and then look at the meter. They told me that the meter is outdated. Even though the meter is running with 16.5 on it, I told them that it's outdated power. But this meter is running. They say it's outdated, this thing is not read it again. That's okay, no problem. So what do you do now? They said they are going to take the meter out. I said, how? They said they are going to remove it. I said, you can do that. Initially, I was arguing with them. I was even trying to drag them to police station and all that. And then I asked a lawyer as a friend. He came in, he said, allow them to calm down. Allow them to do whatever they want to do. Let's make sure that we record them, whatever they do. And then we'll take that picture, we'll record everything down. I allowed them to took this meter, even though the meter is working. From there, October, we took the matter to Lascopa. And then they made them to know, we meet, all of us meet at Lascopa, Enugu State here. And then they resolved it there that, yes, you have to, in fact, I go all the way to make sure that we get response from Abuja. And then they made us to know that if these people does not replace my meter with new one, I should not pay down. That's what. And they didn't replace the meter. First and foremost, they stopped the bill. They didn't bring the bill. They did not replace the meter. They put me on direct. I was using the light. In fact, before they removed my meter, every month, because I make sure that I control what I'm using, every month I'm using 5,000, sometimes 6,000, because I don't need to just put my light on where I don't even need it.
Okay.
So they now told me how much is the last bill I use on the meter, which is 6,000, 5,000, 6,000. Then that's okay. Start to give this guy 5,000 every month until you provide new meter. That is the judgment. It will be interesting to you to know, sir. Now these people, after they brought like 5,000 for 1 month, they got it up to 20,000, 30,000 again. Only one small of it. I told my lawyer said that continue pay that amount of 5,000. Now as I'm talking to you, I've took them up again. We are going to meet again.
Okay.
So my question is this: is it responsibility of the people that bought the meter to now when you people taking it away? Is it my responsibility to go and buy another, or you should be replacing for me? That's my question.
Point taken. Do you understand his question?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Thank you very much, sir. First of all, I apologize for the trauma and the stress that you are taking through. There's a lot of miscommunication in the industry. Those who came to your house did not even explain things properly to you. Let me say this. Number one, meters have lifespan, and the lifespan is 10 years. Just because you see your meter turning and you say it is working does not mean that the integrity of the meter is no more in doubt. If you have a brand new car today, your battery will not last for the next 20 years or 15 years, even Rolls-Royce. So we need to understand how these components work. But the issue around how can they remove it, but in a normal situation, in a liquid sector, they'll come to your house, remove the obsolete meter, same time, same day, same minute, put a brand new one there. But remember, these devices come at a cost. In England, that's what they do. But I can tell you for a fact, the meter that they bring to you in England, as they did to me many years ago, they will have factored it in your tariff. So you think it's free of charge, you're actually paying for it one way or the other. Our own system, we have had about 3 different schemes for metering. I'm not going to go into all those stories, but all I can tell you is that where we are is we have meter asset providers. These are separate entities, private companies that were appointed, accredited by our regulators to supply meter into our system, and we work hand in hand with them. But even at that, we take responsibility for any miscommunication or any problem. Okay. So I'm sorry for what happened, but I'm sure it will be resolved.
I'll let you jump in, Abaga, but let me take this call from Alhaji Zubair is waiting also. Good morning, Alhaji Zubair.
Thank you very much. Morayo.
Yes, sir.
Yes, good morning, and good morning to your guests.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you very much. First of all, I will say the Kenya Electric or the management of electricity, or power holdings, they are not being fair to Nigeria in the sense of what? You spent 25 days at a stress. That is suicidal. That is suicidal. Most especially in Lagos State, which is at the central hub of Nigeria. It's suicidal. You see, before you do something, you have to put into consideration the welfare of the citizens of this country. That's why all we are facing. You should realize that the other time when you came, to TVC with your, I told you about, that's why, the ban or no ban here, which you people came, with an exorbitant, a rate, which Enugu, the state government criticized. And in that respect, they sit down with your officials and come about how do you agree, how do you come on this particular rate, especially the rate you give to Band-Aid. Band-Aid has not been existing when we are operating an ECN, NEPA, Nigerian Electricity Company. We have not been existing that. And by that, you should remember that most of the power system is paid by Nigeria, federal government. I don't know the kind of asset you have in terms of this provision, but don't let me go there. But the point is this. You are not being fair by telling the negotiator that you are going to take right daytime, for goodness sake, for 25 days. It's a calamity. It's not done in anywhere. Go and check yourself.
Thank you, Alhaji. That's a good...
Okay. Alhaji Subal, like I told you last week, I understand your frustration. I understand how you feel. And I'm sorry that the system is not perfect. But you need to get some facts straight, sir. Number one. And I will use the analogy of bread. I'm a bread seller. A retailer of bread, distributor and retailer of bread. I get my bread from a bakery. The baker gets his flour from a flour mill. From that bakery to my own warehouse, there's a transporter that brings the bread to me. If the truck that brings the bread to me need to do the servicing of his truck, can you blame me for not having bread for you? But I'm now saying that I'm even taking bullet for the transporter who does not do my business, whose business is not mine, but he's doing his own job. What is going on is Transmission Company of Nigeria. The distance is very far. From Lagos to Omotosho, Ore to Lagos, Ojino is far. Egbin in Ikorodu to Benin is far. Olorunsogo is the nearest, that's in my state, Papalanto to Lagos. Even the road is far, talk less of this long, and it's a safety critical infrastructure. So I'm not the spokesman for TCN, but I will say the truth, and let's be fair on TCN. So all this suicidal thing you are saying, I'm amazed. Sorry, sir, it is not suicidal. They need to do it safely. They need to upgrade the system. Please be patient.
Just to remind Nigerians, there are 3 levels if you remember the value chain. There's the generator, the GENCOs. They generate the power using the turbines, right? And they produce it. Then the GENCOs move it to the TCN transmission. Those are the pipes. They're the ones that bring the transmitters. And then it goes to the discos. The discos then distribute to us. So the issue, the people who are having maintenance is the middle guys, the TCN. You represent the discos. So you are speaking on their behalf. Just so that we know who is who here. Let's go to a very short. When I come back, I know Makawan has a question. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development with the new NANKID 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics and high-quality proteins. And all of these work together to support your child's development and growth today and tomorrow. NANKID 4, nourish your child's potential.
Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Is it to open? Is it to squeeze? Is it to scoop? And is it to stir? It's just come alive with so much taste.
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch. With
Glovo, you've got the city at your fingertips. Hanging out with friends and craving fried chicken or smoky jollof with fried plantain? Order on Glovo and receive it in minutes. Running low on toiletries? Don't panic, Glovo's got you. Order on Glovo and receive it in minutes. Family time deserves quality food, so treat them to a sweet surprise. Yummy. Track the rider in real time as your order makes its way to you. Download Glovo, order anything you want and receive it in minutes.
When it's bright and early, get your breakfast right. You need all the nutrients that will hold you tight. Stay in power, you find it all in peak. Every move you make, Peak's got you all the way. And the peak goes on.
Power on every morning with our Peak breakfast to make the most of every day. Peak. Reach for your peak.
Every weekday on Business Nigeria, we uncover the secrets of the financial world.
We analyze the stock market, shares, bonds, and the thrilling world of cryptocurrency.
Facts matter. Our team dives deep to separate fact from popular opinion.
We simplify complex government policies as it impacts your everyday life, helping you navigate the ever-changing financial landscape.
Watch Business Nigeria every weekday at 2 p.m. only on TVC News.
For staying with us, we're still having Otumba with us. I'm not had a question for the
so
break.
Otumba, at least let's try to calm people's tension down small. Maybe with this, with electricity tariff cut down. You know, like what happened in Enugu State. See, they're enjoying something in Enugu State, and everybody's tension has calmed down small. Do you think that Lagos State and other states were going to enjoy this thing Enugu State is enjoying?
Thank you very much. They are not enjoying anything in Enugu State. So first of all, they are not enjoying anything. What Enugu electricity regulation what they have done in Enugu was they made a mistake, and now they are talking to the people that they were supposed to have spoken with in the first place. And I'll explain to you. The Electricity Act of 2023, as amended, is well-intentioned to ensure that each state can generate, transmit, and distribute electricity within their state. I'm from Ogun State, proudly so. I'm not a Lagosian. I love it like that. If we can generate electricity in Abeokuta in Ogun State and transmit it in Ogun State and distribute it in Ogun State, Ogun State government can decide to sell for 1 kobo or to give us free of charge in our palace or to use our palliative. Or when election is coming, they can say, Ogun State people, no more, don't pay, so I can vote for me. You can mix it, but within your state. What happened in Enugu is Enugu Electricity Regulatory Commission were putting a price tag on a product that does not belong to them. It's a simple thing. I'm just trying to simplify it.
That was the regulator.
The law is clear. No. They know. And I can assure you, I'm saying it on national TV, they will reverse it. Unless they can quickly go and get coal, use it to produce electricity within Enugu. That's one option. Or they can pay the subsidy, the top up. Because if the cost of a product is 206 naira per kilowatt hour, 209 naira per kilowatt hour, and you now just say the people should be paying 160 naira, which is okay, but who pays the difference? The difference has to be paid. There is no subsidy in Bande for Bande customers, and they are doing this to Bande customers. So, but there are discussions going on.
Please,
meanwhile,
Nigerians who are listening to you.
So people that want free of charge thing,
people need clarity.
They think miracle has happened in Enugu. No miracle.
It's not about that. I want you to break it down concerning the NERC regulatory.
Okay.
and then the individual states being now constitutionally allowed now to generate. Many Nigerians are confused. Now that I have the power, I don't need NERC again. I'm just focusing on my own Lagos chapter to generate.
I will explain. Again, I will use my state so that I'm not going to insult Enugu or any state. Ogun State government, they also now want to take charge of their electricity market in accordance with the law. The law allows you to do that. You can generate your own electricity, transmit it within your state, distribute it within your state, and fix your own tariff in order. But the moment you go across the border, we call it cross-border tariff. Anything you get from your neighbor across the boundary of your state, the law allows only Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission to determine the tariff for that product. So, the tariff for Band A is 209. They didn't just put a price on it. That price was calculated based on the proper economic indices minus subsidy. About 37% subsidy was taken off. That's why the cost is higher than the other bands. Now, for Enugu to now go and take another person's product, because they are still being supplied from outside the state. Remember, we said there are going to be outages in Lagos. But I started mentioning your motor shop. That's not Lagos. Along Osogbo, that's not Lagos. So if Lagos is taking power from Osogbo, Lagos government cannot just, if they want to reduce tariff, they can, as Enugu have done, but they have to pay the top-up upfront. Because this is what led to the shortfall.
These people
you don't put the price on a product that does not belong to you. Alaja is not from Abeokuta. No, you cannot come to Abeokuta.
Let Enugu decide whatever they want to do. They've reduced the Band A fees.
Yes.
They've reduced it. Their government is in the knowledge of it.
And the
but
what
you're saying now, the way you are saying it is as if, because I read in the papers, it's almost as if these people were going to see Pepe. And it's almost as if you're going to show them Pepe.
Nobody is saying that.
I don't believe that the government of Enugu will reduce this without...
I'll come to you, Damila. Adiremi from Songo, thanks for calling. You're live. Adiremi, you're live. Go ahead, please.
Okay, good morning, Morayo. How's work? Well done.
Go ahead, you're live.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Okay. Number one, I want to ask Chief Oduntan if they can give us 6 to 7 or 8 units for the tariff for Band A instead of 4.5 units. That would be affordable to me. If they can give us 6, 7 or 8 units per kilowatt for Band A, that will be affordable, and I'm sure a lot of Nigerians will be there. When we buy 1,000 naira unit, 4.5 unit is too small. That is why all Nigerians are complaining about Band A. Band A is a revolution. Band A is a welcome development. Let them reduce it. Let them reduce the tariff. Let them give us 6 units instead of 4.5 units. That is number one. Chief Oduntan, you are not a liar. You are doing a great job. The problem I have with you, I am the Adeomode that week. The problem I have is that I don't think you feed back the regulators or the complaints of Nigerians. You cannot come and be repeating the same thing every time without improvement. We love you. You are doing a great job, Chief. You are not a liar. But give them feedback. Let them appreciate our complaints. Nigerians are angry. We do not appreciate the effort of the regulators for giving us 20 hours electricity, which is supposed to be a welcome development. But let them just give us 6 units at worst, or 7 or 8 units. We will appreciate that. Will be value for money. That will be affordability.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, the regulators, I will just mention 2 of them. The chairman, Ejian Shalsigarba, is the chairman of NAC. Dr. Musli Hosseini is the vice chairman of NAC. Both of them are Nigerians, that's number one. Both of them are customers of a disco. In the case of Dr. Hosseini, he's a customer of AEDC when he's in Abuja. When he go to his state, he's a customer of IBEDC. None of them, and all of them, would not want to put any burden on Nigeria. Again, to make it easy, sir, let me go back to bread. If the cost of a loaf of bread, the landing cost Alaja Nima, a bread seller on Badagry Road, and she goes to collect bread on credit from Alaji Subaru, the owner of a bakery. This landing cost, the cost price of that bread is 100 naira. Alaja Nima cannot afford to sell for less than 100 naira. If she sells for 100 naira, she's not making profit, but she's recovering her cost. If you now say, it is not affordable, Alaja Nima, sell to us at 60 naira so that we can be happy. She can do that, but she'll be losing from day one. That's what we call shortfall. But if the government of Edo State decided that Alaja is our woman, our daughter, they now say, Alaja, we know it's 100 naira. Sell to our people for 40 naira. But take, this is 60 naira up front. Why not? Not compensation to meet her cost, for her to recover her cost, to be able to go and buy again from the bakery. The moment she starts selling at 40 naira, she will not be able to pay the full cost to the owner of the bakery. They will stop selling to her. So when she mentioned pepper, nobody is saying Enugu will see pepper. What we are saying is this: the owner of the product who is selling to you, and now you are not coming to pay full. Who
will pay the shortfall?
You are not paying fully to the owner. We will stop selling to you. Okay? How can I sell to you when you are not able to pay, or when you decide to reduce the cost without my knowledge?
I think the government of Enugu can pay.
Okay, my question,
they've said that they cannot.
My question will be: we know that there's been a 25-day window already on the table, and but we know this system of Nigerians. Are we looking at a possible extension? Because what if, peradventure, it elapsed 25 days, or is supposed to elapse 25 days, or what is supposed to be done in 25 days is not achieved in 25 days? Are we going to go back to where we were, or there will be an extension so that we can also prepare?
They can compensate us.
Or they can compensate
Very
us for
good question.
overage.
Again, Madam, you have asked me a question that is meant for TCN, but I will answer on their behalf. This is engineering work. This is scientific. As against Lawyer Nima and Lawyer Oduntan. In law, we are not scientific. A case we can tell you that we get your judgment by next month. So many things will happen. You may not get it in 2 years. This is Nima, the lawyer. This one is engineering. They already calculated what they needed to do. It is not rocket science. I'm sure 25 days is 25 days. They may not even do anything on the 25th day other than to check. They are Nigerians. It is time for us to start believing in Nigeria.
There's a huge
I don't like it when people say Nigerian factor or Nigerian time. I got here early this morning. Why didn't I use Nigerian time? I saw my sister coming in. She came here on time. All of us should start believing in Nigeria. I don't believe that we should now relegate ourselves as a nation to, we are all Nigerians. Are we all daft? Are we all rogues? Are we all thieves? We bypass electricity. Some Nigerians do. But that doesn't make us a bad people. We should all begin to tell bad people among us to buckle up and do the right thing. So I assure you, they will finish this thing as scheduled on the 21st of August. Because if they spend 1 minute more, it will be at a huge cost, even to themselves. The cost of doing the work, the deployment of trees, of many staff and many things, equipment. So I assure you, that will happen. It is time to start believing us. Alaja, Nigerians are good. Nigeria is good. Let's believe in Nigeria.
But I should be telling you to.
We have to wrap
but
up.
Human factor can affect this. You are not covering for any.
Nigeria is getting better.
We have
get
to wrap
better.
up. But we really hope in 25 days we won't have to be going back to this. But I know that
we don't have to
understand Alhaji Subaru's position where it's not fair to take that long for Nigerians. I mean, people work from home. They need that's a lot of cost.
Should we ask them to do it for 24 hours, total blackout, and then they do it for 2 weeks? That's not good. It's not done anywhere. You have to give allowance for giving them electricity in that 24-hour period, so that now they say from 5 p.m.
You don't know yet. It's a TCN question.
How often is one?
Let's not be that in another year you do 1 month again.
So that's TCN
if they
question.
Need, they are doing. We are talking about 3 lines. There are several lines.
Unfortunately, we ran out of time. Thank you so much, Atuma, for coming.
Thank you very much.
That's all we can take on this segment. When we come back, we're bringing our next guest. Stay with us. We'll be right back.